Target Trading Academy.
Good afternoon, everybody. Preston Vogl here at Target Trading Academy with today's micros market recap. It is Tuesday, August 1st at the close of New York. Let's get into it. Micro oil. We opened in balance below that close from yesterday. We had it was a fight. They couldn't get past this point for a very long time. You can see time wise about an hour in that area. They finally, this gap that they made yesterday, they finally cleared it and got to the other end. And then they just shot straight up, got to their close, and then hit that contract high and then tanked. Uh, they didn't, tank a ton, but they just retraced back in the middle of the day, right at their point of control practically that they put in. So we did finish net down compared to yesterday, but we're still pushing on the upper end. Buyers still are, for all intents and purposes, in charge of that market. Now, gold opened gap down. That range low, I believe, was around here from yesterday, and they this here itself was a gap as well. They haven't quite closed it. They did most of it, most of that legwork, finishing it off. But you can see that just the whole morning it was a grind down. Found some support, shot up, and then they hit that gap edge one more time, and then they came back down and put in some new lows. So we are finishing that lower, and we did open gap down on the day, but this was a discrepancy in the market that they were clearly looking to fix, and we'll see if they finish it off tomorrow or even this evening potentially. And then our equities, much better day than Monday, that's for sure, but we still were pretty much bound between this HVA edge. You can see the response that we had at these edges several times, and then it just got overused and abused as it went on. It did slow down from 11 o'clock on for most part, and that volume never really picked up again in the ES. So we did finish net down, never got to that close. And then Nasdaq, similar story. It took a little while longer to make some, headway on the upside, but it was very consolidated from that 11 o'clock move on. It looked like they were actually looking to push it lower after they broke out from that first 30 minutes. You can see they're stuck between this death trap of HVAs. Just keep ping ponging back and forth here, and then they got this move here. They had round trip pushing lower, had some potential trending entries, and then they got close to this HVA edge, but a buyer stepped in well before and just drove it up. And they said, you know what, we got to try to get to that close. Ultimately, they never did. They just were stuck between another rock and a hard place on this HVA, and they just won 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 times there. Ultimately, we are finishing down net negative from yesterday as well in the NASDAQ or micro NASDAQ here. But pretty decent response. Plenty of opportunity this morning in this pre-market. If you are interested in learning more information about these levels and the method that we teach in the rooms each day that the markets are open, feel free to reach out to us. We are Target Trading Academy. You can find us on Facebook or go to our website at targettrading.co. Again, that's targettrading.co. Get in touch with a consultant at either one of those locations. They'll gladly show you what we do in our rooms each and every day. And you'll be able to see for yourself why we are the #1 trading education company in the world. Look forward to seeing you there.